Okay, to go through the solution to the review, I first wrote this down on a piece of paper, and then I went into the link and I built it. I already have it built for us. So the first step that I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these up and change them. I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. And how that changes is that becomes 3x plus negative 2, 4x plus negative 4 plus negative 3x. So I'm putting plus signs in between them. Then I'm going to take off my 0 pairs. I only have ones on the right side. So what I'm left with is this stayed exactly the same. And then I have x plus negative 4. So 3x plus negative 2 and x plus negative 4. And now I'm going to take off balanced sets. So I'm going to take off these. And so I actually didn't take them all off in the same row, but you could do it in the same row. And what I'm left with is that 2x is equal to negative 2. So then I'm going to divide those. I'm going to divide that by 2 because I have 2 x's. So there's going to be a negative 1 in each group. So my answer is going to be x is equal to negative 1. That question then asks how many solutions are there to this equation and how do you know? There is just one because there was still an x left on the left side. Get rid of that. There was still an x left on the left side and a negative 1 on the right side, which means that I came to a solution. And then when I plugged in negative 1 into that equation, both sides were equal. So I plugged in negative 1 for x, and negative 3 plus negative 2 is negative 5. Negative 4 minus 4 is negative 8, plus 3 is negative 5. So both sides gave me negative 5, which you don't need to check, but it's a good idea. You can find out if your answer is right. All right, then I give you another one to do. This one has the distributive property, so it's a little bit of a challenge. Again, I wrote it down and I built it with the tiles. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip up. And because it said minus and then parentheses, I knew to build all that on the bottom. And the same with this one. So first thing I'm going to do is flip up. So this becomes 4x plus negative 2x plus negative 2, and then x plus 3. Oop, this should have been negative on the bottom. So these should be pluses up here. Apologize for that. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my balanced sets. Actually, I'm first going to take off my 0 pairs. So I'm going to take off these. And I'm going to have 2x plus negative 2 on this side, and then x plus 3 on the right side because that didn't change at all. Now I'll take off my balanced sets. So I have x plus negative 2 on the left side and 3 on this side. Now I need to get rid of these. The way to get rid of these is by adding balanced sets. So I'm going to add 2 to this side, add 2 to this side. The point of doing that is so that now I have 0 pairs. I'll just take this. Well, there we go. So now I can take the 0 pairs off and I'm done because I have x by itself on the left side and 5 on the right side. So x is equal to 5. The last problem is a proportion problem. Christy eats 4 cups of popcorn in 30 minutes. So I wrote my proportion. 30 minutes, 4 cups. I undid division, so I multiplied both sides by 9. And then I got 270 over 4 is equal to 9x over 9. Divided, and I got 67.5 is equal to x. Took Christy 67.5 minutes to eat 9 cups of popcorn.